Thinking about expanding into China, but not sure where to start? In the next 15 minutes, we'll break down the key business structures that can help you enter China's market smoothly so that you can choose the right path to grow, stay compliant, and succeed in 2026. Welcome to Hong Kong and China Compliance Essentials, your essential guide for navigating market entry, compliance, and growth strategies in these dynamic regions. I'm Kristina Koehler-Coluccia, and today's episode is all about how to choose the right business structure for success in China in 2026. If you're considering entering one of the world's most fascinating markets, but feeling overwhelmed by options and regulations, you're not alone. China offers enormous opportunities, but it also demands careful planning. So let's walk through the main options available to foreign investors and discuss how to make the best choice for your business. China's market continues to attract global investors thanks to its massive consumer base, advanced supply chains, and focus on innovation. But with opportunity comes complexity. The structure you choose isn't just about operational control. It affects your taxes, legal obligations, and future potential growth. As we move into 2026, understanding your entry options is more vital than ever. Now, let's explore the main ways foreign businesses can establish a presence in China. First up, the most common and flexible structure, the wholly foreign-owned enterprise, or WFOE. A WFOE is a limited liability company, 100% owned by a foreign investor. It's ideal for businesses planning to stay long-term. What does it offer? Complete control over management, operations, and hiring. The ability to issue invoices and generate revenue locally. The eligibility for import and export licenses, and ultimately repatriation of profits after paying taxes. But there are certain important considerations that have to be made. You'll need registered capital, which is also known as working capital, to get your business up and running, ongoing compliance filings, strict operational scope, setup, and deregistration can take time. Now the question is, who is this structure best for? Long-term players in the market wanting control, especially in consulting, manufacturing, or trading, will find this structure the most opportunistic. Next, a more collaborative approach, joint ventures. A JV is a partnership between your company and a local Chinese firm. This is especially useful if you need local resources, licenses, or distribution channels. The key features of JVs are shared ownership and decision-making, access to existing networks and local knowledge, and sometimes a necessity for restricted industries like in media, telecoms, or education. But be aware, due diligence and legal agreements are critical. Disputes over control and profits can arise, and exiting can become quite complicated. In general, this structure is ideal for companies entering restricted sectors or ultimately when local insight is essential. So the bigger question for those newbies out there is, what if you're just testing the waters? There is a simple, quick option, which is the representative office. Not something we always recommend, but it is still an option. An RO is the fastest way to establish a presence. It allows you to do non-profit activities such as market research, liaison, or coordination. The advantages are that no registered capital is required, it's a quick setup, and it's good for early stage exploration. The limitations, though, are that you cannot issue invoices or earn revenue. You have to operate under your foreign parent company. You are liable for operational taxes. And once you've finished testing the waters, what then? You'll need to upgrade the structure, and that will cost you time and money. This structure is really only useful for those testing the market, building relationships, or doing preliminary work before establishing a full legal entity. Although Nowadays, we do recommend clients to go straight for the limited liability company, the WFOE that was mentioned earlier. And finally, a flexible, hassle-free option is the employer of record solution. An EOR lets you hire staff and operate legally without setting up a local company. What's cool about it, you get to do local hiring with compliant contracts. Payroll, taxes, HR support is all handled, and you have an immediate presence with no long setup times. Things you have to consider is that, again, you cannot issue invoices or earn any form of revenue, and really it's not suitable for large or highly regulated operations. It's perfect for testing new regions, for short-term projects, or when you need quick access to local talent without heavy investment. Now, before we finish today's episode, the bigger question is making the right choice for 2026. So how do you choose the right structure? It really does depend on your stage of growth, your industry, and ultimately what your goals are in 2026 and beyond. Ask yourself, how quickly do you want to enter the market? Do you need to generate revenue locally? How much control over the structure do you want? And what's your risk appetite and investment capacity? An increasingly popular approach is phased entry. Start with the employer of record or a representative office for quick market presence and testing, then transition into a limited liability company, the WFOE, once you've gained traction. This way you balance speed with a solid long-term foundation. So how can Woodburn help you? Navigating China's market entry options can be complex, and that's where experts like Woodburn Accountants and Advisors comes in. We specialize in helping international companies establish and grow in China, guiding you through every step from initial feasibility assessment and structure selection to registration, compliance, and ongoing governance. Our goal is to help you enter China efficiently, compliantly, and strategically, with the right business structure to support your long-term success. As we end today's episode, I want to thank you for tuning into Hong Kong and China Compliance Essentials. If you're interested or considering in expanding into China in 2026, remember, the right structure makes all the difference. For more insights and tailored advice, visit our website or contact our team. And don't forget to subscribe for future episodes on compliance, regulation, and market strategies in China and Hong Kong. Until next time, I'm Kristina Koehler-Coluccia, helping you navigate your way to success in these thriving markets.